procrastinating on making videos. I was gonna make this video for a while, but someone else made it, and now I'm not gonna get any views for this because someone else took my idea before I could make it. Okay, so now I'm just gonna stop procrastinating and make something fast that before someone else makes it first. Okay, here we have a Kirby not a Kirby live radio, a Kirby iceberg, but there's more. And I'm not going to be including, which one? This one, because there's video on it already. But I'm just going to be reading all these. I haven't watched that video. I'm not calling him out. I don't hate him for no reason, but I'm just upset that he did it before me. And I'm probably going to use him to self-promote because I am stupid. Yay, let's get to the good/bad endings. So, in a lot of Kirby games, for example, Kirby Dream Land 3, 2, 64, and even Star Allies, you can get good or bad endings if you complete it, if you got everything. Not much to say there. 02 is pretty well known. It's just the final secret boss of Kirby 64. Shiver Star Catacombs. I don't know why it says Catacombs, but I'm assuming it's talking about the Shiver Star theory. The theory... not even a theory at this point, it's pretty much canon, that Shiver Star is a frozen over Earth. Don't need to get into too much detail, and it's been overrun by robots and all stuff like that. Animal Friends Stone Transformations is also Kirby 64. I think this is just all Kirby 64 stuff. So when you mix Stone and Cutter, you can become the Animal Friends from Kirby's Dream Land 3 and 2. Waddle Dee from 64 became Bandanity. This is popular. This is accepted by most people as canon, but there's nothing to confirm this. It's just a friendly Waddle Dee becomes friendly Waddle Dee. I don't know. Kirby 64 on the 64DD. I forget what the 64DD is, but it's like this add-on thing. I don't know. I don't know knowledge of everything. I know knowledge of Kirby, not of everything that can be connected to Kirby. It's this thing that you attach to your Nintendo 64. It's like an add-on, and Kirby 64 was meant to be on that, but it couldn't work out. Adeline and Addo are the same person. This isn't even a theory, this is a fact. It was confirmed. Adeline and Ribbon Handshake. I think this is about Kirby Star Allies. When you can... There's just a handshake for their idle animation. Maybe it was in there somewhere. I seriously don't know. I don't remember that. If it's in Kirby 64. Victory theme long version. Simple as that. It's just the victory theme, but longer. Animal Friends theme. There was one of the theme that plays when you get in the Animal Friends room was left over somewhere in Kirby 64. I don't think it actually plays anywhere. It might play with Adeline. Band minigame. Okay, so this is shown in the Kirby 20th edition book, and just in a lot of places. There was meant to be a rhythm game, minigame for Kirby 64, and Bandit and Waddle Dee was there, and everyone was there, and they play different instruments. I still wish for this to happen someday in the future. It would have been great. Oh, here's the thing. Shiver Star is a post-apocalyptic Earth. We already talked about that up there. So I'm not sure what Shiver Star Catacombs is about. Oh wait, I completely skipped over this. Tough It Out. I remember hearing about this. I swear this is related to Kirby Mass Attack, but it must not. I think it is a message that appears in, like, sudden death in the minigames. I don't know. We're testing my Kirby knowledge here. Am I really the crazy ultimate Kirby guy that I say I am, or am I an idiot? Probably an idiot. Waddle Dee, Adeline, and DDD were playable. That's as simple as that. In beta screenshots, you could see they were playable. Opening cutscene cut version. There are sketchbooks of the there are sketches that they show you of concept art for what the cutscenes would look like, almost in a manga style, and that's all it really is. Ripostar is sentient. I'm assuming that's just talking about the fact that it is a big heart with a face. Oops. So it's probably sentient. Desert cutscene cut version. Okay, this one. I'm so glad that they mentioned this. So, just like the opening cutscene cut version, there are sketches of the cutscenes. But something really creepy was there in this one. After the end of the cutscene, it's pretty much how it happened in the final version. There's just a picture of a Kirby with sharp teeth and a creepy grin. And when asked about it, the creators said that this was a concept for a Kirby horror movie that was going to come out called The Silence of the Waddle Dees. Yeah, a Kirby horror movie was planned at one point. Honestly, not even that surprising. If you know your Kirby lore, you wouldn't be surprised by that. Japanese magazine promo. So it's as simple as that. It's a Japanese magazine promo. Kirby 64, 8, 9, 8, 10, 30. I don't know. And now all this stuff is just test rooms, test items, all kinds of stuff like that. Character selection screen is probably a part of the thing I was talking about, the beta, where you could play as the other characters. Roha? I have no clue, honestly. Someone tell me. I will be rushing through this a lot because, as you probably know if you've watched some of my other videos, I can't make videos that are over 15 minutes, which is stupid! Kirby 64 was the final Kirby game. I don't think it ever was planned to be the last Kirby game ever made, but what it's really saying is, like, this was when Sakurai left Kirby. That's when he left. He decided that he didn't want to just be a part of a franchise that goes on forever and ever and ever, because it's kind of pointless. But if you have this big company, why wouldn't you want to keep making more? Adeline and Ado are different people. I can see the iceberg is contradicting itself now. No, they're not. That's all there. Shiverstar was colonized by Halton Works Company. Now this one is good. I could honestly make a whole video for this one, but I'm not gonna. The biggest evidence, of course, is just the fact that they're similar. They have got robots, testing on the wildlife and capturing them or whatever not. But the HRD3 and the HR whatever the other one was called. So Holtman got his blueprints from Halakandra, and one of the bosses was the HRD3 in that place, and the boss is also that is in Shiverstar also has a similar name and style. So that's the only. I don't know what this is. Oh wait, no, I do know what this is. One of the developers randomly disappeared after the Dark Matter trilogy was over. And there's just retardedly excessive fan theories about how it happened. Like, it got consumed by dark matter. Adeline's origins. I love this one because this is my own theory almost. I, as well as other people, believe that Adeline was the last was an escapist from Shiverstar. She's a human, and she's short. Kirby is like size of a plush in real life. In the artwork at the credits of Kirby's Dream Land 3, we see Adeline, and she is in human size, so she's only shrunk down to fit the gameplay. So yeah, she's probably the last human. She escaped from Shiverstar. And Escargoon's original debut. I looked it up. I couldn't find anything on this, but I have seen this model before. So was he from Kirby 64, since this is a Kirby 64 iceberg? I don't know. Maybe. Or this is one of those trolls and fakes. Now this stuff down here, this is all trolls and fakes. Except the Ripple Star Catacombs heart diagram. I heard about this. I saw it in a different Kirby iceberg video, but I didn't see it myself. I don't know. And now everything under here is just fake garbage. Generic. It's personalized. Build thirst it. It's haunted. It's gonna kill you if you thirst it. You get cancer. Yes, people think that would happen. It's stupid. But there is a beta build of Kirby 64, which we talked about up here earlier. Okay, so that's this iceberg done with. This was made by, I don't know, because it doesn't show me! Okay, I'm just gonna skip over stuff like this. We all know who Escargoon is. White Kirby. So Kirby on the box art was originally meant to be white. That's all there is to say. He was originally white. Kirby is named after a lawyer. I'm sure most people know about this already, but someone named John Kirby helped defend Nintendo when they got when King Kong tried to copyright Nintendo for using Donkey Kong. Master Hand in Andy Constellation. Master Hand and Crazy Hand appear in Kirby in the Amazing Mirror in one of the worlds. But if you are a true Kirby fan, you know that, in fact, Master Hand is the one that appears at the end of... He's been here since Kirby 1. He's the hand at the end and the game over screen. And he was a Kirby character, and people just only know him from Smash. Hal rooms. In almost every Kirby game, there's like at least 2 different rooms. You gotta do some crazy weird stuff to get to them, and they just have Hal in blocks, which is their company name. Daroch's 300 plus lines in Kirby Mass Attack. Yes, you could talk to him for hours and hours and get more juicy lore. I really don't have time to read it all. It's probably not lore. Okay, here's where I'm gonna have to say some of these I can't say because this is a kid-friendly channel. But if you're confused about this, people say that there's a certain formation of blocks that looks like that. I personally don't believe it. I mean, let's move on. Sictenia and the Amazing Mirror. This is referring to the lore where Sictenia was... Tranza stole the mirror and gave it to Sictenia as a gift, and it turned her into a crazy person. Okay, so 1-2 oatmeal is some weird meme. It's a meme. It's not real. It's not a part of Kirby lore. Kirby Air Ride 64. Kirby's Air Ride was meant to be on the Nintendo 64. Batamon is a strange Kirby looking enemy that appears in Kirby's Dream Land 3, and there's theories about it being some creepy thing. There's no info on it. It's just an enemy that looks like Kirby. Spanish Meta Knight. We all know about this. In Kirby Right Back at You, Meta Knight has a Spanish accent. Some people say it's Mexican, but no, it's Spanish. But aren't those related? I don't know, I don't care. Susie's daily routine. What is this referring to? There's like a picture, a puzzle piece that you can get in Kirby Star Allies where it shows Susie with like an ice cream sundae, building robots, something. I don't know. Switch Rumble song. So in the final level of Kirby Star Allies, get to the very end. If you have Switch Rumble turned on, it will play Kirby's Dream Land 1 theme with the Switch rumble. I don't know how they managed.